My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this, by the way, is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club. You can put a rod, alignment rod, in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. I want you to sort of practice in front of a mirror. Yeah. The first thing is that cone, that red cone there, is really where I want your hands and the club shaft. So your hand pass is going to go up in here and down in there. The club shaft is going to pretty much stay in that red zone as well. But the reason you slice the ball is your backswing plane is in that cone, but the downswing plane is outside the cone. See how the club is coming? So you're coming outside in. As I indicated before, at the very beginning of the lesson, I said you're probably swinging across. That's why you slice the ball. All right, now, how do we fix that? Exactly how I taught you. Right foot back, right shoulder is going to be rotated and down. You're going to swing the club. You're going to focus your attention when you practice. Put sort of a T or an object right here, and then I want you to think of swinging your club head out that direction as you swing. Direction meaning out to the right. Okay. So you're at T. So you're going to make the club, as it comes down, when you swing the club, what's happening is your club is coming down here, and it's actually swinging to the left. But I want it to swing out more to the right. So you're going to direct your hands out, just as if you were hitting a baseball. Yep, that's okay. All right. There's a lot of dents. All right. So let me show you what it looks like. Now, part of the thing that we're going to do is I want you to work on setting the club. And that's why we changed your grip. I want it to be more in the fingers and rotated more to the right. All right, walk over here a second. I want to show you. I'm going to remove this. This is actually a graph of your weight distribution. So you started out with 71% of your weight on your left foot. Yeah. Your weight, heel to toe, you had 47% of your weight on your toes and 53% on your heels, so you're pretty much evenly distributed heel to toe. But when you swung the club back and through, your backswing, you're still on your left foot, 55%. And that red line tells me the pressure. That's your center of pressure. That's where most of your weight, you're pushing on the ground. All right. I want to change that a little bit. So with the irons, I want you to be on the left, and on the driver, I want you to feel like you're a little more on your right side. Okay. At address, at a setup. Okay. So when you came down, most of your weight Actually, you know what? I think this is... I have to make sure I've got these. I think this is... Standing here, I think your right foot... I think you're on your left foot there, but I might be wrong. I have to check that. But let me move this so I show you something else, because I really want you to see something else here.
Okay.
So the shoulders are going to be rotated a little bit to the right. It's set up.
Yeah.
The right foot's going to be back. And then I want you to direct your arms straight down and swing your hands out. And as you did, you remember with the iron, you were twisting the club and you were getting a nice draw. And yeah, you will overdo it sometimes. You might overhook it. But I want to show you the path that I'm talking about. So obviously she's going to go back, and then watch how the club drops in that, drops right down in there. And that's really what we're talking about. So that's sort of where I want the club to drop. And you can see in your swing where the club is coming down outside. So that's why you're hitting shots to the right. You can see how his club's more in line with his hands.
Yeah.
You can see how your club's more outside your hands. Yeah. So that's why. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we'll fix that. This guy here, I'm just going to, and everything I'm saying, you can watch this on your phone, you can watch it on a computer, but I want to get the club to look a little more like that at the top.
Yeah.
And, well, that's going to be at when you get the club. Some of that's just physically restricting for you to you won't be able to get that far back, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. But we can start to get the wrists to hinge a little bit more, and I think we're going to hit this golf ball a little bit more rotation, a little stronger grip. The other thing I wanted to do is show you the proper grip, so you have a visual. Okay, there's her grip. Let me find a guy up here. You can see how his left hand is rotated a little more.
Yeah.
All right.